Hi guys, now we're going to be having a look at the Freddy Krueger figure from Neca as seen in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. This comes from Series 2, which so this is Series 4, sorry, Nightmare on Elm Street 4 Dream Master figure, and this one's Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors figure, obviously being Series 2. And 2011 these were released, so obviously you're not going to be having a look at this guy. I've done a video on him. If you want to see that, obviously catch that in my lists. So I'm going to be having a look at this one here. Now obviously got the figure, you can see quite clearly in there, Freddy Krueger. Comes with a picture of Freddy Krueger, which, like I said, I believe is from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. And of course the movie poster on the corner there. On the back we of course have a picture of the figure that you get in the packet, and it says, as her friends succumb one by one to Freddy's wrath, telepathically gifted Kristen embarks on a desperate mission to destroy the satanic dream stalker and release the tortured souls of his victims once and for all. And of course down the bottom there you can see Complete Your Nightmare, and there's the figure from A Nightmare on Elm Street, 2 Freddy's Revenge, and 3 Dream Warriors. So that's the packaging, and as you can see it doesn't come with any extras, no hat or additional glove or anything. It obviously just comes as the figure itself there. So let's pop that in the corner there and have a look at the actual figure itself. Now let's just go over articulation. Obviously first of all you've got the usual bit of movement in the foot there, little ball joint. His waist has got virtually no movement at all, as opposed to the other figures that we've had. Each of these little arms can be moved however you want them to be. He's obviously got shoulder articulation, elbow and wrist, and of course there's even articulation in the head. Now a lot of people have him posed, as you can see there. Just literally take him out of packet and have him posed with his arm. It just looks like a blooming spider Freddy more than anything. Now I've moved all the arms and I've got him in a position where it looks like the best I can get, that all the arms are holding him and pulling him, and you know, like from the climax of the film, and they're all having a go at him. And we've had, you know, I've had people have him looking at the little man on his shoulder and all that, but I've tried to do it so it looks like they're all pulling at him in all different ways, and all the arms are all grabbing onto what they can to hold his arms and that. For me, it's a I don't want to say it's the worst figure of the series, to be honest, but because I can understand what Neca are trying to do. They just don't want to bring out Freddy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where it's just literally Freddy just stood there, which Neca kind of did, I feel, with the AVPR figures. The Predator was just literally the same Predator with a different head, and Neca could quite have easily got away with just sticking the same Freddy out with a different head, just showing that, you know, somebody else did the makeup for that film. But I do like the fact that Neca have gone to the trouble of saying this is a pivotal scene in Nightmare 4. And they've decided to do that as opposed to just bringing out a Freddy figure that just stands there, which, like I say, would be so easy to do. Just have 4 different figures just stand there, and you can just go, oh yeah, that's number 1, or is it, oh yeah, that's number 2. They've actually done it so you can straight away see that's from Nightmare 4. So you know, as much as I do think it's a weird figure to have, and you know, I do like it in that sense, to be honest. And like I say, Neca haven't gone the easy route, which I do moan about in quite a few of my videos, what they've done with the Predators, especially the AVPR figures as well. But all in all, it's a great figure. He's got the same, obviously, sculpt on the legs there, which he's had in all the figures so far, and obviously the same boots. Obviously the main difference is obviously his torso with all these arms coming out of it. Now you can see that they have actually done, you know, a separate sculpt for the body to allow the arms to be all coming out and all that. But what I don't like is the lump-ons, which I'm going to call them, whereby you can just see that this chap here, it's just a glued on lump on his shoulder. The same with the head, you can see the cut quite clearly, and by that just means that this arm here, the back of the head, has just been glued on. So in that sense I'm calling it a bit of a lump on. It's not part of the sculpt. They've just took the original head, or a head, and just lumped on a bit to make it a bit extra. All these arms are on a little ball joint as well, so like I say, you can get quite a bit of movement out of them, and you can obviously see the shirt all there, and again this is just a bit of a lump on down the bottom there. It's a good paint, to be honest. I've got to be honest with you, I'm not too happy with the eyes. I don't know if you can see there, his eyes are all over the place. One's looking in one direction, one's looking in the other. I know he's getting a bit mucked up. The one in packet is exactly the same in all. One eye is looking to the, I don't know, you can't really see it very well on here, but this eye, his right eye is looking to the right, and his left eye is looking up. So I know he's getting all pulled about a bit and he's all over the place, and that is bit mucked up, but in that sense just a bit gutted that his eyes aren't right, I suppose. But all in all, good figure. Can't complain. I like the fact that it depicts a separate scene, like I've already explained. Number 4, absolutely loved the film. I can remember buying it from a VHS store years ago when I was younger. Literally before it was available to buy, I remember buying it from a video store. You know, when they pay expensive amount of money for a rental version, and I remember paying that for it. So in that sense, I love the film, to be honest. Not one of the best films, but you know, it's up there in my top 3 of my favourite Freddy films, to be honest. So yeah. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this obviously helps if you're making a decision to buy which Freddy to get. Probably wouldn't be the one you'd want to go for if you're just buying 1 or 2 Freddys, to be honest, but all in all, I think it's a fantastic figure and obviously won't look bad in your collection. Thanks guys, take care, and I'll catch you again soon in the next video. Cheers, bye bye.